So essentially, this is a labor of love that we do. It's a labor of love. Anything that you're willing to start for free, that you're servicing people with, right then, you're basically doing humanitarianism. You're doing charity. And so it starts off with a labor of love. Labor meaning work or deed. Here's definition 2 of labor of love. Definition 2 is labor as in to give birth. All right? So you're giving birth with your deed. Giving birth to, new money, new experiences, a new customer base. All of these things are taking place in your labor of love that starts off as a free work. And then it becomes profitable because people are willing to support that free thing. It was just a labor of love. It was just charity. It was just on the arm. You can take that, keep that. That's for you. You don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me that. Hold that. People end up really wanting to put something behind it when they see that as a service that you provide in a particular way. Now we're getting into the birthing of the labor of love, the birthing side of it. Now we're getting outside of, we should say we're adding nuance to the vocation of it. The nuance is, how is this person's character? How does the owner handle the characters? That's what makes entrepreneurship so beautiful. Is because you have an opportunity to be the bigwig and the poster child all at the same time. You could be the CEO and the customer service clerk. You're both people. You're wearing both hats. On his head, he wore many crowns. In Revelation, this was the rider on the horse that went to conquer, that rode on the white horse, whose robe was dipped in blood from conquering, from having overcame all of the wars and challenges that presented. This particular rider had a name written on him that only he knew, only he understood. Nobody could tell this rider on the white horse who he is, who he was. Nobody understands his name but him. And on his title, he had a title written on his thigh, written across his robe. The title was the Word of God. His title was the Word of God. You look at this as a Christian and you say, all right, yeah, that's Jesus, right? That's Jesus. That's the Word of God. That's the Lamb that's coming back. Revelation, Judgment Day. But when you tie it into this labor of love thing, you begin to understand now that wearing many crowns as the rider on the white horse means you're wearing many hats. He who wears many hats, wearing many responsibilities. She who wears many hats. And not just wearing hats now, see? It's crowns. Wearing a hat well. Not just taking on everything. If you're swamped and can't handle these things, you might be working outside of your wheelhouse. So it might be many hats. So you're not really riding out to conquer as the rider on the white horse. You're not going out to gain many victories. You're winning some, you're losing some, because you're not wearing many crowns. You're wearing many hats. Labor of love, a labor of love. So now you're birthing a brand new scene that is affected by your work, your effort, your determination, your time, your attention, your love. All of this is coming into play with your labor of love. You're willing to birth something, but it started on the arm and now it's for profit. Super T Sigma, Sigma programming. Stay illuminated, people. Peace.